women's value get lower the more children that they have.
Break that down.
Because, and I was having this conversation, with one of the mother of my children, and she's still fine.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But like I was telling her, I was like, yo, the guy that you're dating or will date, if he ain't willing to love on these 5 children that you have, that ain't the guy for you.
So I guess Cam Newton is catching flack for stating that a woman's value gets lower the more children she has with multiple men. And of course, a lot of people are looking at him like, ain't that the pot calling the kettle black? But see, that's the problem with American society today, where women are trying to do exactly what men do. There used to be a time when women had a little bit more decorum and respect for oneself to not put herself in these types of situations. Why does this woman have 5 children in the first place without a husband? 60 years ago, this would have been not only unheard of, but discouraged. And I'm old enough to remember when I was coming along that I was taught to respect myself, most definitely don't have children without the benefit of a husband. And, we used to be warned about dogs. Nowadays, they say Dusty, Pookie and Ray Ray, etc., etc. But when I was a young woman coming up, we were warned against dogs, and men will do to you what you allow them to do. And I remember online years ago, I stated that women want to be whorish, but they don't want to be treated like a whore or thought of as a whore. And I'm not saying that this woman is a whore, but 60 years ago, if you were a woman that had 5 kids by 5 different men, you weren't considered a decent woman, period. You just weren't. And see, men can be called a male whore or a dog. That's not going to affect him or his value. And the reason being is because women are still going to expect him to foot her bills. The reason why Cam Newton can have however many children he has with different women is because he's got money. And the thing is, women are so low down today that a man doesn't even have to have Cam Newton's money, and he can still get multiple children from different women. Women are the ones who lowered the bar of what womanhood is. Feminism told women you can be loose, you can have multiple children, and it's going to be somebody else's fault when your life doesn't go as planned. And I was going to do a reaction video, and I forgot whose program I saw this on, but there was this woman, it might have been No Fugazi, but there was this woman on there who was arguing back and forth with the host, who was saying that, it's a woman's job to respect her own body. And she was arguing back, well, when men learn to also respect their bodies, then that's when I will respect mine. That in so many words. And I was like getting a headache listening to that woman. Women can't do what men do. A man can sleep with 100 women. I'm not saying that it's right. I think it's disgusting. But he's not going to be looked at sideways the way a woman, if she sleeps with 100 different men, she's going to be looked at as, I'm sorry, a trollop. I mean, double standards exist. I don't agree with that type of lifestyle either way. But this is what's tripping so many women up, because they're trying to keep up with what men are doing, and women are the ones crashing out when it doesn't go the way that she's hoping that it will go. And years ago when I was online, I say this a lot. I used to say, if you're a woman and you get down in the muck, in the mire, in the mud with these men, he figures that you want to be down there with him. But see, those same women expect those men to lift her up out of that mud and put her on a pedestal like she is a respectable woman. And that's not how men think. And that's something else that the elders of when I was growing up, if you're going to be a tramp with these men, that's exactly how they're going to treat you. And that's my topic for today.